Any action to avoid collision shall be taken in accordance with the rules of this part, and shall, if the circumstances of the case admit, be positive, made in ample time, and with due regard to the observance of good seamanship. Any alteration of course and or speed to avoid collision shall, if the circumstances of this case admit, be large enough to be readily apparent to another vessel observing visually or by radar. A succession of small alterations of course and or speed shall be avoided. If there's sufficiency room, alteration of course alone may be the most effective action to avoid a close quarter situation, provided that it's made in good time, is substantial, and does not result in another close quarter situation. Action taken to avoid collision with another vessel shall be such as to result in passing at a safe distance. The effectiveness of the action shall be carefully checked until the other vessel is finally passed and clear. If necessary to avoid collision or allow more time to assess the situation, a vessel may slacken her speed or take away off by stopping or reversing means of propulsion. A vessel which by any of these rules is required not to impede the passage or safe passage of another vessel shall, when required, take early action to allow sufficient sea room for the safe passage of the other vessel. A vessel required not to impede the passage or the passage of another vessel is not relieved of this obligation if approaching the other vessel so as to involve risk of collision, and shall, when taking action, have full regard to the action which may be required by the rules of this part.